Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Heroes webinar. My name is Comfort, and I'm talking to you from the United Kingdom. Today is June the 11th. Oh, not June yet. We are today the 11th of May, 2025. And of course, we are discussing a very interesting opportunity. If you are new here, you stumble on a video on YouTube, any of the YouTube channels, stay tuned, watch, and ask questions. However, if you are one of us, then we need to move forward. And on this note, today we are discussing a very powerful and interesting topic, which says, burn the past, bloom ahead. We find it a very powerful topic because it speaks of transformation, it speaks of healing. When things happen in the past that hurt you, that want to destroy your life or stand on your way, you just want to burn them, forget, and then you promote growth. So it's a suggestion of letting go of painful moments and limiting experiences like what our company has been through. And in order to thrive, we want to begin facing the blooming future that lies ahead of us. So on this note, I would like to give the microphone to our dear sister, Marie Pendi, to start this discussion. Welcome, sis.
Thank you. And I am very pleased to be here. The topic we are talking about, burn the past and bloom the future, something like that. It is, everything that I know in your life and my life happens for a reason. And each step of the way, there is a lesson that we need to learn. Sometimes it's good lesson, and sometimes it's lesson that the outcome did not come out well. So you reevaluate the entire situation. You see what did not work. You burn it. You can't carry it through your life and let it hang in your neck. It disrupts, it interferes, it slows down progress. So we are trying to burn those things which we have learned from, and then we spring forward and bloom. That is what we should be looking forward to. We have learned from the past. We have used our experience from the past, and we're taking the product, which is good, and springing forward and blooming. Just like you see our daily lives, we have seasons that are raining, seasons that to plant. Sometimes you plant seeds that may not flourish, and then some flourishes. It's just like this company. You learn that you're not going to mix this fruit, this seed from this and this seed together. They don't go together, because during harvest, you see that some of the seeds did not grow. So those that grew will bloom into flowers, then from flowers to fruits. So we need to use that simple analogy that I just used. We should burn the past and bloom forward. This is the same thing that we should apply to this business that we have been in for the past, is it 7 years? So much lesson to be learned. It seems we are in a very good space that we see how it's gonna bloom bright. So in my way of analyzing this, or my way of seeing this, is to be happy that we are going to be expecting some good fruit from the bloom. That's
Wow. Thank you, sis. I think that was a powerful opening there. I really appreciate, and it sounds to me like this topic is especially maybe it resonates with those who have maybe overcome some form of hardship, and they are now focusing on reclaiming their future, moving forward, and smiling. Exactly what our CEO is doing. So let's see where it goes from here. Uncle Bob, please.
Wow, thank you, Sister Marie. Good morning or good afternoon. Greetings from Bel Air. This is your brother Bob. It's good to be here with all you esteemed panelists. I'd like to start, first of all, by wishing all the mothers around the world a happy Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day, I think, around the globe. So all the mothers and all the aspiring mothers, happy Mother's Day. But I especially want to wish happy Mother's Day to two distinct ladies. One is Dawn Degamo, and the other is Ashmahan Mufare. I want to wish both of them special happy Mother's Day because of the supportive roles that they play not only to their families, but by extension to us, their extended families. So I want to say happy Mother's Day to Dawn and to Ashmahan. The topic is quite interesting. Burn the past and bloom ahead. I say burn the past or move ahead. It could go either way. My discussion is going to revolve around what our founder, Mr. Ash, I'm going to try to relate it with our current situation. When Ash came out, one of the past outings that he came out, he said change and growth is inevitable. So when you are, for those of us, like I said yesterday, those of us in the IT industry, when there is a problem or when there's a breach, there's a system failure, there's a breakdown in processes, we do what they call, like Sister Marie was saying, root cause analysis. We sit down on a table, we figure out what went wrong, what happened, what are the lessons learned, and then we move forward. We burn that past, we keep that in the past, but we don't forget it. We learned a lesson. We know that there's a lesson to be learned here, and then we move forward with corrective action, and that is what our founder, Mr. Ash Mufara, has done. He told us last week that based on everything, all the lessons, all the things that they've learned, as we move forward, as we bloom ahead, as we move forward, we are not unpassive 2.0. He said that. We are not a refurbished unpassive. We are not a quick get rich quick money making scheme. We are not an MLM. We are not a matrix. We are not a binary system, or neither are we a passive income program. Because of the lessons that we've learned, burning that past, we're going to move away from that. He told us we have lost everything. Remember that. He said we lost unpassive, we lost the OES, we lost O Connect, we even lost the code because they have gone back. Even though we recovered everything, they looked at everything. You cannot use the same system and expect a different result. So you burn that past, you keep it aside, and then you move forward. If we can relate it to this topic. So that's what our founder, Mr. Ash, has done. Looked at everything, looked at the code, looked at the system, looked at O Connect. Yes, they are fine, they are okay, but we don't know what is in there. You don't want to keep it with you anymore. You put it on the side, you bloom forward, bloom ahead. He said that we should detach from our previous mindset because we are going into a new system, we're going into a new structure, everything is going to be new. So our mindset must change. We must burn that old mindset that we had previously and know that we are going into a new system. It's something new. We don't know yet what it is. When the time comes, he's going to come out and tell us. We are going into an upgraded culture. We are blooming into an upgraded culture. And this word bloom might resonate too with us now, with the season that we are. It just came up in my head. We are in the springtime. What happens in the spring? Spring is the time where you see the picturesque begins to take its form. You see the flowers bloom, the grass is green, everything, the freshness of the time. So we burn that past, forget about everything. All of us collectively as family members, affiliates, those of us who are supporting Mr. Ash, and then we bloom ahead. He has told us that our next chapter is going to be blooming. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be more than what we have. So please, I know some of us, like we said yesterday, we are going to that our old mindset. Oh, I had 1 million people in my team. I had this, I had that. Don't worry. Our founder, Mr. Ash, is going to take care of us. He has said that by himself that everybody is going to be fine. So trust him. We're going to bloom ahead or move forward with us because we trust him. I trust him. I trust that he has our best interests at heart. So let's relax. Let's forget about the past and let's move forward. Let's bloom ahead. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Sure, thank you. I think I like the last bit where you say he has our best interest at heart. Yeah, because surely if it were just because of him, he could stop anywhere at some point. I'm like, I don't really need it. Yeah, so I really appreciate and I agree with you really for the points you've made. We need to learn how to embrace change. Like it sounds like it's painful losing our massive years old, our baby all connected and stuff. But that is, if that is what it takes for us to bloom, right? To experience that rebirth, that revival and rejuvenation of springtime as we are in, as you rightly said, then so be it, because static mindsets only hold us back. So flexibility, I think, is what is encouraged here. So let's move it over to Andy. Welcome.
Thank you, Comfort. It was something that Murray said, the experience from the past. I want to kind of delve on it. I'm not one that deals in the past because the past is gone. I cannot change and we cannot change it. But there are things that we can learn from what's gone on in the past that will make a difference moving forward. And this is where Ash has made the point that he's not going to tell us what's going on. He's going to move to, 0.5 before he comes back to us and tell us what's happening or what happened in 0.1. And I get that because bottom line is we've had too many what we call early birds or what was known as a founder previously who've twisted things in such a way that it's not being expressed in the correct manner. Now, we now know from the various meetings that we've had online with Ash exactly what's gone on. I'm not going to go into who's involved because we don't know the full story, but we do know there have been issues. But the beauty of it is, and the excitement from my point of view, is the fact that not only has he not taken that into account, he's moved forward no matter what, where 99.9% of us would have given up. That is a man to follow. That is a man who is serious about doing what he's doing. And listen, I am so excited about what's going on and what's moving forward as far as On Passive is concerned. I know Red mentioned in the meeting the other day, people are worried about the fact that it might not be called O Connect. Who cares? The product's going to be 300% better than it was last time. So, and it was brilliant last time. So, wow, where have they taken it? The other thing that I wanted to mention was we know some while ago that Ash actually ended up with 2 teams working on the same product. As I said, this is a man of vision. So basically what he's done is, not sure about this one, so we'll get this one working as well. They have the same clear-cut idea of what needs to be achieved, but there's 2 people or 2 groups that don't know that the other is also working on it. How cool is that? What does that mean to O Connect or what will be our video conferencing platform? What will it mean to that? I don't know, but we know it's going to be 300% better than the last one. So I'm not going to dwell on the past. The past is done and dusted. The fact is, this man will not give up, and I will follow him no matter what, because this man wants to help all of us. And I'll be honest, he's my savior, because at the end of the day, I can't do this on my own. I couldn't. I'm not a marketer. I don't understand the products, but hey, if you've got someone who's actually willing to help you get to that next level, then he's someone you should listen to. So he's definitely someone I will listen to. Thank you, Comfort.
Wow. Thank you, Andy. That was a powerful contribution there, So trying to reminding us of the fact that Ash would put two teams together to work on a single product. It's very telling. I think he's a master planner. That's somebody who has that growth and determined mindset to succeed for you and myself. So goodbye to the past. We burn it. Minu, you sharing something?
Sure, thank you. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Letting go opens a space for better solutions. Comfort zones are creative ceilings. It leaves no room to improve. Staying safe limits our potential. Burning the past means being brave enough to redesign what's possible. Blooming takes both vision and patience. True transformation isn't instant, it's intentional. It comes from strategy, resilience, and belief in what's ahead and what's more possible. The past shapes us, but it doesn't have to define us. Let's move forward together, rooted in purpose, open to reinvention. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thanks so much, Minu. Yeah, I think I get it. Our comfort zone creates ceilings that thwart our growth, obviously, and you can imagine it, right? So I think that is what Ash is trying to do. You say, I can't stay here. I need to go beyond where we are now. I need to look beyond the box and do stuff that he is doing just so that we can bloom. So that's a powerful one. And thank you. So, Brother Vincent, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Sister Comfort. Hello, everyone. Yeah, sorry, I'm late. Yeah, so happy Mother Day, everyone, and also all the mother across the world, and especially mothers in our business on Passive. So God continue bless you, and then we want to see you all the time, shining, beautiful. So wonderful stuff from you. Okay, so today we start the topic. I had few people speaking very nice speak today. We have bear the past, bloom the ahead. So this is a wonderful topic also to talk about. So what I will say is about what is going on, and what we're going to talk about today is talking about the past. So like most of them, they said the past is the past. So what we should do now, we should leave the past behind, and also can be leaving the past also behind can be also for me a transformative experience, because we learn also from the past, and also the past help us, require us to go. I know even that the past hurt, because even the past with regret, even also with resentment, even with we find strength. So what we need to do is to find strength and also courage to move forward. So that's where we should learn from the past. Even whatever happened in the past, we should not put it as also bad. So we have to find also the good thing about the past, what happened in the past, and then we'll move forward. So we know that so many happen. So we not talk about only the bad part. I know that there was a lot of bad part, but there's also a good part in that we should also take into account and then move forward. So moving forward, we should learn from the past and then move forward. That's what's going on. And then we believe that using the past experience to move forward, it can sometimes when my grandparents used to be alive, when we do something wrong, he'll call you and sit down and say, I know better than you. By experience, I know this could be best this way, this way. So they talk with the past, with the experience they went through. So this is also what we are doing now. We're moving forward. We will. So our founder, Mr. Ash, is working forward with the experience, with what happened, and with also where he went through. I know he went so many ways, but even that, he believe, and then he reassure us that the future will be better than before. And then he has saying many times that our future will be much more better than the past. So and then he insisted every time he come, I know the same thing is in his word. And then he said, do it or die. So I believe that what is coming is better. And then he has also said it several times, what is coming is better than what is past. So let's all focus in the future and then what is coming, and then prepare our mind for what is coming. That's what we should do. Positive mindset. And then also learning, have a learning mindset, because not only have a positive mindset, we should also think of also learning mindset, because when we come to webinar, when I just joined, I know Sister Mary was talking. I learned from Sister Mary. That's what positive learning mindset that we should also have. I learned from Brother Andy. I learned from Brother Bob. So this is how we should learn. So same thing also, they're also learning from also other people. So we should have also learning mindset to get in a better mindset. So this is also important for our life, for what our leader, Mr. Ash, is preparing for us. He said it, we should have a positive mindset. So that positive mindset also includes so many things that we should also go around. Also, we should come together, always, no division, or this one has said it, this one this way. We should all be together. We should be like one person all together and stay behind our leader, and then give him more power, and then he can deliver what he has thinking, or maybe what is in mind to do for us, to deliver for us. That's most important. So we should be like all maybe believers, because believers in those days, they believe in the God. What they're doing, they are sure, they are 100% sure of what is coming. So believing is, well, have a good faith. So this is what we should do now, that I have a faith that Mr. Ash is going to deliver the job for us. He's going to do it or die. I know he will do it. So all of us, if we have the same spirit, we are all behind him. I don't think why it will not happen, and they will be better than even what he is expecting, above than one is expecting to deliver to us. So let all of us pray, and then all of us stay together, working together, and then our leader. I know that is a resilient person. He got that resiliency. So all of us we should be even more resilient than him. So he also give him more power, and then he can deliver the goal for us. So this today, well, I pray that all of us will get together like one person behind him, pray for him, not go as despair. This one say this. We should have one way, one word, all one together, and then we'll believe by God that thing will be good, and then he will deliver what he is expecting, and then if he's thinking to do, he will make it very easy for us. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Brother Vincent. I appreciate it when you remind us to know that from the past, we can also learn a lot. Even before we burn it to move on, we should look into it and say, what did we learn? What from these difficult moments that we have? So I think they always serve a purpose. Thank you so much. Victor Rogers, welcome, bro.
Thank you, Comfort. Hi, everybody. Happy Mother's Day for everybody. Obviously, it obviously affects all the mothers. And I just want to talk about, obviously, the past, like Vincent was just talking about, and the others. You know, obviously, we had the past. We had on passive. We had the OES. We had some of the products. And it was great as it was when we had it. But things have changed, you know, and obviously everybody knows there's been an issue and there was a situation, and on passive went down, and that was 12 months ago. Okay, so we've all focused on it. This part of what we're involved with. On passive was a big part of what we're involved with, but we can't stay there. We've got to move forward. We've got to go on, and we've got to look to the future. Okay, so if we keep looking back, we're procrastination. We're procrastination, because we're just sitting there and looking back, and we're just sitting in the middle and not looking backward. Sorry, not looking forward. We're looking back at the past. And like Andy's already said, we can't change the past. Okay, procrastination is assassination of success. If we procrastinate and stay where we are, we're not going to move forward. And Ash is a visionary, so he's not, he's not a procrastinator. He's a visionary, and he wants to move forward. Okay, so we've got to look at what's coming toward us. Ash has already said what's coming is better than what we've already had. Now, I know there's lots of people out there, and I've seen the posts, you know, when's this going to happen? When's that going to happen? We've got to forget that mindset. Ash has already said we've got to forget that way of thinking. Yes, we want to move on to the next phase, but we're only going to move to the next phase when we're actually ready. Okay, and that, you know, it could be tomorrow, it could be in a month, or it could be 2 months. Okay, but that's what we need to be focused on. Forget about what has gone on and what's gone in the past. We've learned from it. It's like with anything we you know, from the past you learn from it. It's like relationships. You know, if you're in a relationship and the relationship goes wrong, okay, you don't focus on that. You have to move forward and go forward. Yeah, it takes time to get over that bit of that bit in the middle. But you have to go forward and move forward. And it's the same with this business. We can't focus backwards. We've definitely got to go forwards. And I think what's coming is going to blow all our minds. Ash has already said that. So what I want to say is to the people who are out there who are asking, when's this going to happen? That's going to happen. Okay, when's on passive? We don't even know if it's going to be called on passive. We don't know. Just look at this as a new opportunity that's come our way by Ash Mafara, and we are starting again. Okay, and that's the way you've got to look at it. We are moving forward and we're going forward with the next project. Forget what's past. Okay, so that's all I really want to say. Things are going to be looking great. You know, I'm more positive than I've ever been with what we're involved with. I've been involved with this for more than 7 years. I'm one of the beginners. Okay, I'm still here with Redfern. You know, we are on a winning team, and that's what you've got to aim to look at moving forward. So back to you, Comfort. Thank you for letting me go.
Thank you, Pete. You know, when you spoke, it reminds me of something that it said, even the Bible knows that we need to let go of the past, even though we learn from it. The Bible says all things have gone, and behold, all things are become new. So I just like how you put it, that we should look at it now as a brand new opportunity, because it's a kind of revived, totally something new, like Ash is telling us, and we believe in him because we see that he is really on upbeat, he's on fire, he's very excited of what is sitting before him, and he can't wait to release it to us. So thank you so much. And Brother Oliver, say something, please.
Yeah, thank you all. That was a wonderful contribution here today. And I'm seeing that everybody is fired up. And when I look into what our CEO, his last 3 outings, he too is fired up. And he has been talking more about change and change and change. So, and I like all the contribution today. We must change, and we must forget about the past. You know, we must forget about the past. Like the topic said, burn the past and boom the ahead. You know, we must forget about the past. We must accept that change mentally. Mentally, he said so. We must accept it mentally. Like Bob also said, like what he also said, detach away from it. Because we cannot be moving to a new environment. We still carry bondage, old bondage that is going to drag us again from behind. And it will also make you mentally, you will not be able to think about your business, how to move forward with your business, to have your short-term and long-term goals that I always talk about. You know, because when you change, you move into the new environment. Your mentality also with that wow, because I know when we roll out to the market, it's only going to be wow, and wow. You know, so we should change, because what Ash is bringing, the boom and the boom, like what Ash, like the topic put it, boom ahead. Ash is building a system that is going to contain about 8 billion people. So just wrap your head around it. Then he said, what is coming is better and stronger. You know, we should have that mindset of winners. If we have that mindset of winner, or what Ash has been telling us for the last 3 outings, then we are going into that environment, the new environment that is going to be better, stronger, and better. And guess what? Like Peter said, when you are positive, you know, you get there, you know, like when you look into the technology that he talks about, our technology that we are building, an AI technology, he's going to humanize it. That is going to be the better for us and to the world. Like I said yesterday, the world needs solutions. The world needs value. A lot of companies are suffering out there because of high cost of these products. But now Ash is coming with products that are going to be affordable. And guess what he said? It's unlimited, scalable. You know, so we are going to an environment now that, like he also said, potentially we are going to be the biggest AI company. He knows what is coming, so he is preparing us to get to that environment. So you as an individual, prepare. Forget about the past. Forget about the past. You know, when we talk about we've gone through challenges, it's the process, it's part of the process. Einstein, when he came out with the light bulb, he failed more than 1,000 times. But he got there because he was determined. We do have a CEO that he is determined. His beliefs, his beliefs, by induction, we also have to get it and run away with it. By his beliefs, we also have to show him, encourage him, for him to know that, hey, he has followers, he has people that believes in him. Not only that, that one thing that this company and the CEOs believe from any other company around the world, humanitarian, to impact humanity. To impact humanity. You cannot take the past, then you want to move with it. Then that part of it, you will not. Then guess what? You will not even enjoy the apples. But when you have that fresh, clean mindset with you, that winner as a winner, and then you've gone through this process, that there was challenges and all kinds of challenges. Now you are going in with proper expectation, like the topic yesterday, and a better mindset also. So look, guys, all what I would like to say is that we should change. We should accept that change mentally. Be positive. We should surround ourselves with positive people. I talk to Bob all the time. Bob would advise me. I will advise Bob. We exchange ideas. All tech pros, we exchange ideas. You know, and there's one thing also that I said that we have to also understand. He doesn't owe us anything. This is his business. He doesn't owe us anything. It is a privilege for us to be in here. It's a privilege for us to be in here. You know, so our life will never be the same. He's coming to change our life and change the life of a lot of other millions of people around the world. So why should we stick on that archaic old mindset, this he said, we should stop it. We should stop it. Learn from each other. When I call Comfort, hey, Comfort, fire up. Auntie Marie is here. When I talk to her, she is fire up all the time. Everybody is fire up. That should be the mindset, because our CEO, see what he said last time. He mentioned 2 products those 2 products blew my mind. Our video conference. That is going to beat whatever video conference that is out there in the market. Marketing. When he talk about marketing, that is where his strength. When he talk about it, he said, I will market myself. He will flex his muscles. And he's bringing something that is revolutionary in AI marketing. And like Bob said yesterday about the 4th industrial revolution. Bob started from the industrial revolution from 18-something to the present. All companies now are going, everywhere is online. This is the perfect timing that we are getting into the market. This is a perfect timing because everything now is online. Look at what Jeff Bezos did. He bought Washington Post. You don't see those boxes again along the street that you go and put coins and you take a newspaper. Everybody now subscribes online. Guess what? Jeff Bezos again bought Whole Food. Guess what? He has put a box there. You do your grocery online, they come take it, they deliver it. Go to Houston, Texas, the whole of Texas, you have Kroger. Kroger is there. It's a big grocery store, but they are now 70, 60% or 80% online. Walmart here, online. Guess what? Like Ash said, they need marketing. They need traffic. Even the White House, the presidency, they need traffic and marketing. That is how we are getting into the market big. So if you wrap your head around all these positive things that ash has put in front of us. Why should you think about the past? Why should you think about the past that is going to track you, is going to take you back? No, no, no. Have that winner, the winner's mindset. You are a winner. We are the winners. We are the winners. When you have that mindset, oh my God. Like now, all of us here, we are fired up. I would like to say, we are the winners. We should have that positive mindset and listen to what our CEO is going to tell us. Tomorrow, he's coming with a new technology. It's more unlimited, scalable, and affordable. Thank you, Comfort.
So thank you. Thanks very much, Brother Oliver. I can see you're on fire because that's just the way to be. Thank you. So Sister Marie, you started it. We give you the honor again to make a closing remark for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. As we've all heard from everybody, we have to change. Change is necessary. We have to reframe our thought process in order to have that mindset of springing forward or booming forward. You know, as soon as we have that set in our minds, we as individuals who are here, help others that you can, if they allow you, to impregnate that change that is necessary for us to move forward. So we have learned from the past. Everybody, we learn from our past. When we were born very young, we have learned a lot to where we are. And each step, each stage of our lives, you make mistakes, you learn from it, you move forward, you know what to do next. The future is bright. It's gonna be so blooming that we should be prepared to receive it so we don't miss it. So I'm very, very looking forward to the bloom that is blooming. You know, you see it. It's just like there's this glass, transparent glass that we see what is there and we're just about to reach it. So we should be happy and feel blessed that we are where we are here, because it is not a right, but it is a privilege. Thank you.
Indeed, it's not a right, it's a privilege, and we are happy to be part of it. So guys, thank you once again for another powerful discussion this evening, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the house, to those who will be watching us, and special greetings again, like Brother Bob said, to Don. Good job. Thank you for taking care of Marty. Thank you for Ash Mufareh's wife, and of course the wives of all the powerful people who are doing anything at all to impact change around the world. Thank you guys, and see you again same time next week.